Good day, Captain. Welcome to the podcast. Please state your full name and rank for the record.
Commodore Edward John Smith, a decorated officer of the Royal Naval Reserve, employed by the White Star Line. It's been 111 years since that day, and I still think about it constantly. There has never, and will never be such a thing as an unsinkable ship. This was my last trip upon arrival in New York. I'd retire and live in comfort on my pension. In fact, on my return to the UK, I would be simply a passenger. Before we embarked, I was called to a lunch with Ismay, the owner of Cunard Ship Line. I was told by Ismay that this ship business was not about the boat or its elegance or even the passengers. It was about money. Everything they had was invested in these 3 new liners, and by God it was going to pay off. To that end, I was ordered to make plans to break the speed record to New York. On the upcoming voyage, it was made clear to me that my pension would be affected. Okay, no big deal. I thought the ship certainly had the power to easily do it. What I knew, Cunard and White Star had rowed roughshod in the industry, both on competing lines, and the people sailing them, including Captain Lord of the California. There was ice out there, but at this time of year it's expected. Our sea trials did not include an emergency maneuver combined with a power plant reversal, and we had a new crew with excellent leadership, but new to this ship nonetheless. We did not carry sufficient lifeboat capacity for everyone, but no other liner did either. The law did not require it. So why spend the money? Plus, we never practiced emergency lifeboat drills. We did not have radio on my other ships of 30 years. On the Titanic we did.
What radio did you have, Captain?
Marconi wireless telegraph machine. The radio sent distress calls to nearby ships that helped save 700 people in lifeboats. The officer group aboard was the finest I ever sailed. The various reports on the actual sinking were pretty correct. Same with movies, etc., so I won't rehash all that. I will say I think the California certainly saw our distress rockets, but probably thought we had lost a propeller or something like that, certainly that we were not sinking. Anyway, I think they decided to let us fend for ourselves, seeing how our company had mistreated just about every officer and liner company out here at one time or another. They just sailed away and later said they didn't see anything. If Captain Lord thought lives were at stake, he would have stayed, but he did not know since his wireless was turned off. Being up here, I found out what happened to the Titanic if we had not hit the ice and sunk. In 1915, Ismay spoke on the radio from New York saying his company was converting the Titanic into the largest and fastest troop transport in the world to help the war effort. He did not mention the government paid for the conversion and a hefty price for each soldier delivered. Remember, it's all about money. The Germans, of course, heard the broadcast and sent a wolf pack of 20 submarines out to meet it. Ismay, 1,100 crew and 9,257 troops were on board. They put 5 torpedoes in on the starboard side. She rolled in 15 minutes. All aboard were lost at sea.
Thank you, Captain Smith, for being here with me. Much appreciated. Please subscribe to the historically correct afterlife interviews.